This is an iHeart podcast.
Wells Fargo seeks broad impact in their communities, focused on supporting customers and communities through housing affordability, small business growth, financial health, and more. Donated over $2 billion to strengthen local communities over the last 5 years. Wells Fargo, the bank of doing. Learn more at wellsfargo.com/saydo. Support includes contributions from Wells Fargo & Company, Wells Fargo Bank N.A., and the Wells Fargo Foundation.
She's seen Encanto more times than she can count. And she can count to 10. She mentioned Mirabel in every conversation. But the moment she actually met Mirabel, she was speechless. That's pura magia. Find yours at Walt Disney World Resort.
5 years, 10 months, and 2 days. That's how long it took to grow the 38 inches to ride on Cali River Rapids. But the moment the wait finally ended, that was pura magia. Discover it at Walt Disney World Resort.
Hello, from Wonder Media Network, I'm Jenny Kaplan, and this is Womanica. This month we're talking about Maritime Madams, whether through scientific study, aquatic exploration, or legendary prowess. These women harness the power of the bodies of water that cover our Earth. 20 feet, 40 feet. It's the summer of 1930. A woman named Gloria sits in a steel sphere as it lowers deeper and deeper into the ocean. 100 feet, 200 feet, then 300. Finally, the sphere stops. Sitting at 410 feet below the ocean's surface, Gloria has now set a world record, the deepest any woman had gone below the waves. Today we're telling the story of Gloria Hollister. Gloria Hollister was born in New York City in 1900. Her father was a doctor. Gloria wanted to go into medicine too, but her father disapproved. As a child, Gloria conducted experiments in the river by their vacation home in upstate New York. If you've ever cupped your hands around minnows during a summer vacation, you may understand Gloria's fascination. Where did these little swimmers actually live? She wanted, maybe even felt that she needed, to see what was at the very bottom of the river. So, Gloria gathered her playmates, a rope, a heavy rock, and a long glass tube. Her friends took hold of one end of the rope. Gloria tied the other end to the heavy rock and then tied that rock around her waist. She put the glass tube into her mouth and dove underwater. The tube was meant to function like a scuba diver's regulator, but it didn't quite work. Gloria swapped it out for an oil can over her head. This allowed Gloria to stay under the water until there was no more breathable air in the can. Gloria's river experiment was an early predecessor to her deep-sea diving career. Gloria attended Connecticut College and studied zoology. Following 2 years of education, she sought out work with researcher and oceanographer Dr. Beebe. Early in her career, Gloria worked across disciplines, aiding in cancer research and wildlife studies. In 1928, Gloria finally plunged into her role as a research assistant for Dr. Beebe with an oceanographic expedition in Bermuda. While Dr. Beebe dove down into the ocean, Gloria transcribed what he observed. 550 feet. String of jellyfish the whole time. Saw black forms in the distance. 4 are coming nearer. 500 feet. Black fish went by in the distance. Puffer 3 inches long. Something went overhead. But Gloria yearned to be the one watching these creatures swim herself. She had experimented with underwater breathing devices before, and the one Dr. Beebe had co-created was top of the line. This submersible, called the Bathysphere, allowed underwater explorers to reach new depths. In 1930, Gloria took her first dive. She reached 410 feet and set the depth record for women deep-sea diving. 4 years later, the Bathysphere made it possible for Gloria to descend more than 1,000 feet beneath the water. She broke her own record at 1,208 feet below sea level. But not all of Gloria's work happened underwater. In 1936, she traveled to Trinidad and Guyana to lead an expedition for the New York Zoological Society's Department of Tropical Research. One of the missions on this trip was to photograph Kayatar Falls in Guyana and the surrounding landscape. Gloria and her team ended up capturing 40 different waterfalls by photographing them from a plane. When the United States officially entered World War II in 1941, Gloria diverted from oceanography. She continued her work with the natural world through preservation efforts in her home state of New York. In the 1950s, the Mayanus River forest and habitat came under threat from developers. Gloria gave lectures and worked with locals to protect the forest along the river. Through Gloria's work, the area became the Department of the Interior's first natural national landmark. Gloria was chairman emeritus of the Mayanus River Gorge Conservation Committee until she died in 1988. In 2021, a species of fish, Polymyxia holisterae, was named in Gloria's honor. All month, we're talking about Maritime Madams. For more information, find us on Facebook and Instagram at Womanica Podcast. Special thanks to my favorite sister and co-creator, Liz Kaplan. Talk to you tomorrow.
We finally switched to T-Mobile because with them, we can be connected here and there.
Dad, the cousins in Mexico have a surprise for you.
¡Listos todos! ¡Una, dos! Estas son...
And enjoy the gift of staying connected.
Switch and start saving today. Get 4 Samsung Galaxy S25 phones with Galaxy AI on us and 4 lines for just $25 per line. Plus, nonstop talk, text, and data between U.S. and Mexico. Visit a store, T-Mobile.com, or call 1-800-T-Mobile. 1-800-T-Mobile. See details at T-Mobile.com.
She's seen Encanto more times than she can count. And she can count to 10. She mentioned Mirabel in every conversation. But the moment she actually met Mirabel, she was speechless. That's pura magia. Find yours at Walt Disney World Resort.
5 years, 10 months, and 2 days. That's how long it took to grow the 38 inches to ride on Cali River Rapids. But the moment the wait finally ended, that was pura magia. Discover it at Walt Disney World Resort.
This is an iHeart podcast.